Hello and welcome to Insights into College Admissions. My name is Jean, your host from Louis Educational Consulting. Getting admitted into a college and making the final decision to attend a university is a daunting task for an entire family. This is even worse for the student because when the student makes a decision to attend an institution, he or she will spend a great deal of time studying and living at that campus. For US institutions, it's an automatic 4 years for the student to be living on campus. But for those students making the decision to go study abroad, they may have some institutions that have 3 years program. Depending on what the student decides to study, for instance, engineering will be a 4 year. To demystify this big challenge that a lot of families are facing, I have invited Mark Hatton, the Director of Admissions for Webster University, Geneva campus in Switzerland. Mark, I know you are a parent, so you still got time to go through this, but you understand, having done this for a long time, how difficult this is for parents to send their kids to study at an institution. So can you tell me 3 characteristics that make your institution stand out?
Yeah, hi, thanks for inviting me, Jean-Louis. Pleasure to be here. 3 things. I would say the first thing would be, we have numerous things, numerous advantages, there are numerous benefits, but I would say 3 that stand out. One would be, it definitely has to be our campus. So we have a stunning campus. It's an American-style campus in the heart and safety of Switzerland. We're situated about 3 minutes from Lake Geneva, 7 minutes by train. We essentially have our own train station almost on the campus. 7 minutes to Geneva Town Centre and 10 minutes to the international airport. So it definitely has to be the location and the campus that we have here. Something else would be the fact that we're the only institutionally accredited private university, including the business schools in the entire region. What does that mean? That means that we're the only institute at the moment where our credits and degrees are recognized by public universities. So University of Geneva, all of the public universities and elsewhere. That means that our students can comfortably transfer to us, they can transfer out, and you have the safety and reassurance that our credits and degrees are recognized. The third thing I would say is definitely the advantage of our networks. Webster is part of a huge network. We have study abroad opportunities where every single semester in the 5 intakes that we have students joining us from all of our other campuses around the world. So we have campuses in all continents. Principally in the United States, but all around the world. And our students also have the possibility, once they start here, to also in the 2nd year, leapfrog over to one of our other campuses and get a truly international experience. So I would definitely say those 3 points, if I only had 3 to choose from.
That's great. So at least students, when they attend your campus, they'll have a good network so that they can even travel from different campuses. Is that right?
Yes, very much so. Very much so. And they get to make new friends as well in all these different countries.
That's awesome. So then the question that I'm going to ask you is, why should a student attend Webster University?
So in addition to the 3 points that we mentioned before, I think something else that is probably key to what we do here. Already we have I think a 65% female to male ratio, which is largely owing to the fact that we provide an excellent service and we offer the security and the reassurance to parents who are very comfortable leaving their daughters, if they have a daughter or a son, with us, and they're confiding in us. We provide the reassurance that we can offer a very good service in the classroom. So we have sent students after they finish our bachelor's to LSE in London, to King's College, to New York University for master's degrees, and the public universities in and around Switzerland. But I would definitely say the service, because we are I would say we're considered almost an extension of the boarding schools. So the sort of high quality service you would expect in your top private schools just down the road from us, we also try to offer that at university level. So everything from a collection from the airport all the way to almost like a private banking service. We have many of our professors who are adjunct professors working in the top private banks, and we try to reiterate that service here so everybody feels comfortable, and it allows them a very nice environment to be able to study.
That's great. Tell me, what is the most important factor then for a student to succeed at Webster?
Most important factor, I would say personally, getting involved in all of the different activities. We have tons of networking events. We have tons of speakers who come in, professional speakers with our proximity in Geneva. We had the other day representatives from Pictet, from Rothschild, from Barclays Bank coming and joining us. And it really is taking every opportunity that you can get and making the most of it, rather than waiting for the opportunities to come to you. You go out there and grab them. And as I said, we have a large number of opportunities that are laid out on the campus, and it really is getting involved as often as possible from day one, making friends, networking, making those contacts. You never know, in the future you may need them for professional purpose.
Okay. Is there anything else that you then discuss through the questions that I ask you that you wish to let a student, to understand why Webster is the perfect decision for them to study? Anything that stands out for you?
In addition, as I said, I mean, we have a long-standing tradition of being an American university. I think at the moment, so from what I've heard from the high school counselors in and across the top private schools in Switzerland, which are amongst arguably some of the best in the world, the trend is that families and students are looking for that sort of US-style curriculum. So we offer joint degrees, double degrees, there's electives, and there's that flexibility. But they tend to, I think the trend is to tend to stay in Europe. There's always been a trend to go to the US and the UK, but from what I've heard from many of the UK many of the high school counselors, typically they're sending less to the UK and to the US, and they like the idea of staying here and having this sort of American infrastructure, the style and the service, but from within Europe and typically within Switzerland, simply because, again, we can provide that reassurance of a high quality service in the heart and safety of Switzerland.
Okay, so those were my questions. Thank you very much, Mark, for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you're very busy. It was very difficult to get you to come in today, but I really appreciate that you took some time to talk to me so that my families that I work with and students can understand that there's options for them as far as other institutions to study. So I thank you very much, and I look forward to, I'll check back with you to find out how you guys are doing in the realm of COVID and how you're helping students readjusting back to campus. So we can do that another time. Of
course, with pleasure. And from the admissions team here, myself, we have a fantastic admissions team where we walk anybody who's interested through the process. We have people who are experienced with working with countries and academic systems all around the world. So we'd be very happy to welcome students from any corner of the globe. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Be well.
Take care. Thank you, Jean-Louis.